honestly, there's so many questions I'd just like to sit in a room with Harry and Meghan and just ask, just chuck them out there, you know, not like the altered ones like Tom Bradbury and it being just arranged to present the perfect way, as we don't ask the questions that will just cause rage in Harry and Meghan. How dare you question what we've placed out, the actual truth? How dare you speak that to me? I can't cope with that. Why now? Why now are we bringing out the children? Your privacy, you've exclaimed the world over, as they've been hidden away, out of sight, out of mind, as we've watched you jet everywhere. No children in sight. Privacy, I can respect that to a certain degree, but last minute, last ditch attempt to change this tide. Again, a new PR crew, again. It must be like Groundhog Day. Are you not tired? Are you not drained? And why do you feel the need to be loved and applauded by everyone else, these strangers on the street? Why is this so important? You've got the financial security, you've got all the money, you've got these titles. Just go and live happily. Go and live free. Everything you told us, Harry, you wanted to be. Do you not get sad it not having those connections with family? Even Meghan, your dad. Obviously, I say all this and I blurt all this out in knowing that the history of relationships with Meghan Markle broken down speaks the actual reality that she can't really establish this for herself. She can't maintain this, which speaks reality and truth to the human being that we actually see in what we've watched her do. But it still makes you question as your mind just frantically searches for some sense in this. I feel like saying, Harry, you were born into an institution and we can't imagine what it is to be you. But William did. He knew. He knew what it was. He shared that same day of grief with you and the days after as his mom too. Do you not miss him? Do you not grieve what you had with him? Because we see you smiling with him. We see you happy along with Catherine. Where did that go? What changed? You told us you didn't know it was bad until Meg come along. You said that. So that's why we look at her and you now when you isolated and segregated away in every way. No family by your side, no connections. Why? You know, why did you feel the need to sign? And we read the headlines which say that you genuinely thought that writing the book would be okay. Your family would be happy with that. Do you not, as a grown man, just actually check yourself? That was naturally gonna hurt her? Your gran who was dying literally on her last legs. Her last time on this earth, and how it was caught up in you in your rage. Would your mom want this? I remember the morning I woke up that Sunday. I even remember the day and my mom sobbing in the kitchen. Your mom had a special way. That's why the people loved her and applauded her. Surely you don't want to mirror image that. Surely you want that to be unique for your mom. I get that it was tough watching the whole world grieve the one you loved in this way. It's odd, it's weird. But think of this, the many people that lose a parent, say goodbye to them, and no one knows their story at all. No one felt their pain. They were alone in that. Think of the people that are born into institutions and not of your kind, and I can't relate to that. But the institutions are care homes because their parents stepped out, signed out, chose drugs over them, chose drink over them, chose a lifestyle that didn't suit that baby, that child in arms, so they just walked away, someone else's problem. The children that are born into homes with their parent, they're the carer, and they do that. They do that automatically, instantly, that loyal in that love that you give back and forth. Do you not humble yourself in your home in Montecito with your financial security and the fact you're not breathing in the fumes in a top floor flat in London? Like a single mom does, you know? Do you not breathe in the air in Montecito and see your children healthy and happy and think, I want to breathe this in for a bit longer. I don't want to be fighting the world like this any longer. I have my wife, who I love, you tell us you love. Protect her from herself and what she does. Keep her. Enjoy what you have, because one day you're going to be walking around a big empty home, the two of you. No family to call home to come round to celebrate Christmas with you. Your children will be all grown and making a life of their own. And at this rate, from what we see, as you drag them out to evict us, to appease, to bend the curve, that they are going to be just as damaged of what we see in you. You haven't got a clue of what it is to live a real life of struggles where people have collections, GoFundMes, to pay for the funerals of the one they loved. You don't know that cause, because it all gets paid up like that for you. Humble yourself. When is enough enough? How many people are going to get hurt? How many people are you going to lose? And they're going to be off this earth and there's no going back. There's no last conversation. They're gone. Just a burden that should be in your mind of what shouldn't have happened in that time. So many people suffer, and I'm sad to watch a grown man who was given it all, who did lose a lot, who healed himself, who lost it all again when his wife stepped in, and he can't even recognise or understand that he too is accountable in all of this, as the only thing that seems to help you breathe is an applause of strangers off the street. And I get your mom was loved and applauded and you want your wife to be everything like that. But is that not unique to your mom? Do you not? Diana was a wonderful woman. She had her problems, and that title was damaging to her also. You should know, you know, again, protect your wife. But your mom used to rock up at soup kitchens at 2 a.m. No camera crew in situ, because she wanted to be there to sit next to them. These stories still filter through to this day because she was doing it a lot back in the day. This is what created that bond with the people in her. This is why my mom was stood in the kitchen grieving her. This is why the world stood still when you lost her. But so many people, like I said, lose a parent, and no one knew of that parent, their beauty, their power, they're amazing. Only that person did, and maybe that's what bothers you. But surely you should carry your mom's name in proud, and you should understand how proud she was of you two boys, and it will break her heart to see what you've become and how isolated and segregated you have of the other one. You know, would she want that for you? Would you want that for your children? You know, but obviously I just speak this out to you because there's so many questions in my head, and I know they just go round in a loop as they try and bend the curve, but surely there's more to life than this. And you'd like to think when you're as rich and supported as you are, you're just breathing the sea air that they've got coming in and just feel humble and lucky to be living healthy. Why are you doing this on repeat in desperately trying to seek, you know?